worked.
On your own, yeah.
Scurry back for a second. How long did it take?
Was around about 3 hours up and
20 minutes out.
Most runs for England in ICC Men's Cricket World Cups. Lisa mentioned it earlier. He likes India and he loves ICC events. And he's gone past my old teammate in Essex, Graham Beach.
19 matches well, he can play that shot. Not on the spot.
Lisa did, and then I said the change in field. Before he was just scooping, because third's gone so fine, Root actually now wants to hit this like a reverse sweep. So third's gone, he hit it harder, squarer, but he can't.
Give him a little bit of time and he'll figure it out and he'll adapt as he's done for so many years.
Actually, it's just been fantastic, a little squarer. Hit hard, hit for 4 to win the 36. 250 comes up, 251 to run.
And he dropped it!
ये तो मैं बंदा मुझे पकड़ असली एक्सपर्ट हूँ सॉकी मल्टी प्रो मैक्स मुझे भी डेटा 2000 दूसरे नेटवर्क से सिर्फ 1600 रुपए का
Snow that fell has now melted, a bit of cloud on top of the mountain at the moment. Bangladesh for a massive score here. Sounded beautiful. Into the crowd for a maximum. That's a sweet strike from Barry Moran. It's been his go-to shot today. He's had a couple of beautiful drives, but anything left and on the stumps, he has picked up between square leg and mid-wicket, right off the middle of the bat.
Plays it predominantly off that front foot, doesn't he? Bit of a baseball swing, the ball is in the perfect arc for him to execute that shot. He trusts the conditions as well as the pitch.
Second good grab in the crowd. Get this one.
Be a few more off the catch. Plenty of overs. 10 runs and over. He will get just under 400.
Nice score now in the land of this format.
Well, I don't want to put the mockers on David Milan, but just a month or so ago, maybe a bit longer, Ben Stokes went past Jason Roy, didn't he? 182 Ben Stokes. This is in World Cups for Roy.
Bangladesh, it's now the skipper's bowled out, right? Winners of Eddie Hassan Miraz as well hasn't necessarily bowled well, still 4 overs left. He's already bowled for 55. And you get a sense that potentially in the overs that they're going to use is kind of a sprinkling of spin, but trying to use their fast bowlers and bowling depth, so that the cutters into the pitch or Yorkers, wide Yorkers potentially.
Wigan as captain, supposed to at any point be able to get on the front foot. That's right, Cavani of course was down the man, he's the one with to go. He made 52 in that opening partnership, 115. Milana's kicked on though, he's 136. So really 69 on out. Take it, he's the captain, goal no more.
समझते हैं एक दूसरे को, इसलिए बढ़ें एक दूसरे की डिस्टेंस को समझें।
Overs to go in England's innings. Say they're handily placed is a massive understatement. 262 for 1. Now they've gradually started to come in here in this gorgeous ground. They watched some stunning batting. It was given Marcus had real problems now. As he juggled the bat to try and get out with as little damage as possible with the 13 overs that remain.
So hard in this phase to bowl spin because of the fielding restriction. Twice sides have to go early because in 3 overs time he allowed another fielder out. He's tried to protect his spinners in this phase, but he's had to go. And now the options are sweeps and reverse sweeps. Straight back over the bowler's head.
It often been on the fence quite wide. This guy squeezes it away, 4 down, last short third, nothing going Bangladesh's way.
Again, Sandeep Malan, he guessed Malan was coming hard, and that brings up the 150 partnership between these two.
Looking to go aerial, looking to go big. It's been a tough day for Mahedi Hassan. This time he's able to pick up a wicket. But what an innings from Dawood Malan. His highest in ODIs. 140, England 266 for 2.
आज का गलत चैलेंज गलत जाएगा गलत दाम एरियल जो कपड़ों की तह से निकाले चाय जैसे कड़क दाम सिर्फ एक लाई में
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शाम्पू प्यार से ताकत की
और कब जाए जवान दानिला
Run rate, they've got to get as many as possible, don't ever think you've got enough. And also, Ben Stokes has to come back into this side eventually. Who's he going to come back in for? Probably Harry Brook. So I would go Butler now, get the score up towards 400. If he gets up, then you have got Brook to come, you've got Livingston to come, you've got plenty of options.
got time as well, Butler. Time to make real damage. So the second power play. Served with 3 of them on the leg side. Butler is away, potentially with 2.
It was good bit of bowling, wasn't it? If you think Shakib earlier went slow and then quick, Mahedi went quick and then tossed it up, and when the scoreboard was 260 odd for 1, That was a brave bit of bowling and a super knock.
Sound perfect. The ball got enough of it. Oh, careful out there in the field. Rudoy has just slammed himself into the LEDs. Also 6, who has done second ball. In altitude helped a little bit here.
I'm not sure at ground level this is a lower altitude. This is making it all the way. It just didn't sound right off the bat of Jos Buttler. Rudoy couldn't get there. Just be careful there. It was okay, I think.
His intent is clear. For goal.
Shut those eyes.
Do so watch the ball, don't they?
He was watching the ball there, and he was watching it after he hit it as well because he was concerned.
Long off comes up. Goes over his head. Very, very clever batting, very skillful batting. 279 for
इसका नया अलग अंदाज। ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म और मुलायम। सर्फ एक्सेल दागों पर सर्फ, कपड़े पर नर्म।
BS.
Boundary more or less cycle में 68 है, 66 है, something like this. But boundary जब खेले जाते हो as a team, you don't look at the boundaries. Just go there, look at the pitch and carry on with your plan. One more thing is wind direction भी बहुत matter करते हैं. You know, wind direction अगर toward big boundary or even तो batsman जो हमेशा prefer करता है when the wind hits मारे, you know, बड़ी जब उसको मारती है तो wind factor भी सबने प्रोडक्ट कितना लगाया हुआ है हमारी तरफ मालूम के अंदर सुनिए जाएंगे वो तो पहले होते हैं रिपोर्ट खेलने में चाहते हैं ताकि बात में संजय बने और क्यों ना अगर ये गलत करनी है नहीं रुक जा बिल्कुल एक्सपीरियंस आता है एक ओवरऑल देखें तो दोनों मैच नीदरलैंड के थे उनके अगेंस्ट रिलेटिवली स्ट्रॉन्ग थी इसमें की और गुजरात प्रैक्टिस मैच पाकिस्तान में नाजल है क्लिक का खेला है पहला मैच आज में आप देखेंगे पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट न्यूजीलैंड खेला है तो डिफरेंट पिच थी सेकेंड इनिंग में बॉल बहुत अच्छा बनने पे आ रहा था और जस्ट मिस के आसान थी मैं अपने यहाँ पे रोकूंगा बिकॉज कैप्टन आर वॉकिंग आउट इट्स टाइम फॉर फ्लिप इन हैदराबाद
Brought to you by Samsung. It's time to join the flip side.
President out there, we've got the toss representative and the Pipe Rockers, the match referee Dasan Shankar, Sri Lanka's captain, and Babar Azam here representing Pakistan. Dasan Shankar has won the toss. Dasan, what are you going to do and why?
We're gonna bat first. Since a couple of games in the later part of the games, yeah, we are happy to bat first.
I just want to revisit that last game. You put the spotlight on yourself with your form. How pleasing is it for you to get some runs in that last game?
Yeah, I'd say it was so pleasing because I worked hard for that, but still, you know, it's a matter of time to get into the form, so I'm really happy to get going in this tournament.
Any changes to your lineup today?
We got one change. Mahis Tikshana comes in for Kasul Rajitha.
How do you, I suppose, get more out of your bowling group given what happened in Delhi?
Yeah, see, we started really well, but it's about the control and the execution. So I think we had a couple of practice sessions, and you know the boys have been playing a lot of cricket. So yeah, in this game, hopefully we'll do the right things in this game.
What are those right things to sort of improve that record in World Cups against Pakistan? What's key?
See, hitting the right areas and you know the getting Yorkers and the variations right. So probably it might help us.
Steve Dawson, thank you. Now, how do you feel about bowling first?
We are also bowling first. Pitch is not very dry and very good. So we will try to first 10 overs very crucial for us for take early wicket and good first.
You've played here before. How much of an advantage is that?
Advantage is yes, we are there like 1.5 week, so we know the conditions and we know the outfield. So yeah, we will utilize that also, and the best thing is for us.
On the opening partnership, which hasn't gone that well, what have you done? What have you talked about?
Yes, we have not up to the mark, but today we have one change. Vilas Street came in for a pucker, so today I hope inshallah play good in this match.
Right, you say that's the one change, and that record against Sri Lanka must give you great confidence.
Yes. So we will try.
Well, just a reminder, Sri Lanka have won the toss. They'll be batting first.
So confirming the news there that Dikshana comes back in for Sri Lanka, which will ruin their hopes here today up against Pakistan. But big news there that Fakhar Zaman, who started 2023 in unbelievable form and had 3 tons in a row, I believe it was, now misses out. His form hasn't been great of late, and the selectors have made the call to leave him out.
If this is going to happen, I thought it would have happened sooner than now. He got a half century there and also batted well, not just getting runs, but he actually batted there pretty well there as well. Really good time to get it back. It's just the second game, and against Sri Lanka, where obviously he's got some runs in the last game that he batted. So not just out of form, but out of rhythm as well. It's not that at times you're not batting well, or you're batting well but not getting runs, but it seemed like he wasn't batting well either. So it wasn't like the form or the runs were round the corner. That's a fair call.
What else do you like about this Pakistan 11 who'll be bowling first?
Listen, what I really like obviously are their seam attack. There's no two ways about it. It's still their strength. I think on this pitch, there will be some health, and especially bowling first. I think bowling first, and obviously what has been here covering the game even yesterday. I think first half the ball might stop a bit, might grip a bit, and especially when the ball gets older, so after 20-25, I think that should be an advantage for Shadab, who hasn't been bowling that well in the last year or so. But Nawaz and Shadab should enjoy bowling in the first. I was a little surprised that Sri Lanka wanted to bat first on this surface going to first.
Let's take a look at the Sri Lanka playing 11 now. They've used 6 different opening pairs in ODI cricket this year, Shane Watson. They need a lift from that top order.
They certainly do, there's no question about that, and they had a great opportunity in Delhi as an opening pair to be able to really find some form. But absolutely, Nasanka is someone who, he's a quality player, and he needs to be able to really put his hand up for the Sri Lankan top order. It certainly just makes things a lot easier, a lot better for that middle order to come in when you're not coming in under pressure to be able to score, but also under pressure to keep your wicket. So if that really
win this World Cup.
Pakistan hoping to back up after they won their opening match up against the Netherlands, and they've got a few smiles on their faces, having some fun off the field at this Cricket World Cup.
تجارتی شرکت بهترین رو فیلیپینز خلیج آمداری نمونه فرادین خوب کلاه پستی
Sri Lanka. So I said, "Well, can you
You had a really good day with the ball the other day. What worked well for you?
I think I was just focusing on the good area and let the pitch do natural variations for me. And as a finger spinner, I have to stick with the line and length, and so I was getting a little bit help from the pitch as well, little bit turn. So just I was focusing on the area. That's it.
Are you enjoying your batting on this wicket?
Yeah, I'm enjoying so far. The pitch is good, looks good, especially under the line. A little bit difficult for the batters because ball a little bit hold, and first 15 overs it's a little difficult, but later on it gets better.
An all-rounder, do you enjoy bowling or batting more?
Whatever I do well on that particular day, I enjoy it. Especially my team expect in both departments of things, and bowling or batting, and deliver for my team.
Have you been enjoying the biryani in Hyderabad?
To be honest, every second day we eat biryani since we are here, and we're enjoying other lovely food, very tasty, and enjoying it.
You haven't lost to Sri Lanka at a World Cup. How do you beat these guys today?
Yeah, we haven't lost, but that's past, that's history. We are looking for today's game, what we have to do well to win the game today. We are focusing on that, and we hopefully that we will keep our record on the same, like...
We're looking forward to you with the bat and ball. All the best today.
Thank you so much.
Like biryani every other day. ये तो मेरे टाइम की टीम है. मुझे इस टीम में होना चाहिए था. मुझे इस टीम में होना चाहिए था. I mean, by the way, वो वसीम ने already जो है बड़ा मामला छेड़ा हुआ है. बिरयानी कराची की मैच होती है, उसमें बहुत सारे हैदराबादी जो है वो नाराज हुए हैं वहाँ पे. I think इनको मैच से दिखाना पड़ेगा अपने बच्चों को, बेटा फिल्म में नहीं गए. So okay, once in a blue moon biryani is fine. The blue moon is a very good thing. That's actually very innocent reflex. Now it's gonna.
Yeah.
Done that. और जल्दी
this ground, IPL. He's itching to get out there.
Almost a perfect scenario for Livingston to come in. He's had some success on this ground as well. IPL innings here. They sent about half a dozen sixes into the stands, but it wasn't to be for him today. Really get a sighter. Beat by an excellent cutter. Votes to come, Rashid, Wood and Topley.
Excellent connection on that.
Well, this is Shoreful's previous over. Control the variation. We talk about an ability to take wickets to stop the stem or flow of runs. That's the wicket of Joe Root, 121 kilometres per hour. And the beauty to finish the over and dismiss Liam Livingstone. Pulled away firmly behind square. Ball to Harry Brook, his second boundary, 313 for 5. 4 overs into the 4 balls into the 43rd over. Late selection, of course, Harry Brook. Wasn't selected in England's initial preliminary squad. And finally picked Jason Roy to that final place. 17 for 5.
एक और कप चाय जापान दानेदार।
मुझे सिखाया इस गेम ने डटे रहने से ही आगे बढ़ाया। ऐसे में जितनी एनर्जी आगे बढ़ने की।
Stands at the end of his mark on a hat-trick ball. Dismissed Livingston first ball. Bangladesh have had 5 hat-tricks in ODI cricket. Not since 2017 though. They had a hat-trick in an ODI. Taskin Ahmed the man then. The wait goes on.
We saw Shoreful start his game, so taking the pace of the ball, maybe that was the need when the seamers were on up early. We didn't see the seamers using that to their advantage to go to few deliveries to take the pace of the ball, to make just like a little bit difficult. England were technique right from the ball through. Even that indication from Harold Donald, baseball coach from Bangladesh, indicating that yes, you've got to, especially in these conditions, when the batting seems to be very easy, you've got to take the pace off the ball.
try to move the cutters. Always a man looking to develop your range of skills, aren't you, Owen? You been down to the local pottery store yesterday to try your hand. Yeah, great fun. Halfway up the mountain here, some spectacular views. A bit of fun as well. That is a sight we have seen for years. When dollies knocked over, picking back up and walk off. Where was that? Was that Dharamshala or up at McLeod Gunge? Yeah, up at McLeod Gunge. I'd say the drive up there was a bit icky at times. Driver was pretty aggressive. I haven't been on the cable car yet, but you never know. Maybe a better way of getting up. But great fun, must be said. Even the locals were very friendly, very excited about this World Cup. Lovely. It was a lovely shot from Sam Cohen, who stood a little deep in his crease, looking initially as if he was setting up to hit leg side, and then realised he got a full ball just to lean into. He's almost in that baseball stance there, but then adjusted and just leant into it, eased it through extra cover. Like you mentioned, the setup, the target, the leg side, but the key to this is how late you play.
Comes in, so much happened in 3 days. Pakistan had good 3 days of rest. They did not move from Hyderabad, so that will do good for them. And Sri Lanka, Russell.
Good afternoon, everyone. Pathum Nissanka opening the batting, get starts. He needs to get that big one to allow stroke makers around him to go out there and score. Yes, everything not rosy around Sri Lanka, their fortunes, so many injuries, but it takes one day. Just one good performance and things will look very, very different. Kusal Perera, it's good to have him back. He gets going, it will be impactful runs. So every individual becomes very important for Sri Lanka to turn things around. Manish Theekshana is in the team, only change, replacing Kasul Rajitha.
And this man, one of the most feared of the new ball bowlers in the tournament. There's a few of them, just quietly. Three left armers are very, very good in Shaheen Shah, Freddie Mitchell-Stark, Trent Bolt of New Zealand, and a plethora of right arm quicks as well. Get your front man out of the way.
Yeah, this is real first hurdle. You have to make sure that don't plant your front foot too early. Just keep a very close eye. That ball is going to swing back. Watch out.
I like that. That's so easy, my long way. Just put your arms down, Shaheen. Don't get too excited too early. That's not even hitting another six.
Well, Jansen cleaned him up in the previous game with that Indipa, and you can see Pathum Nissanka, his bat is way down there. He's just looking to get it in the way. He's aware of that. And even the batsman is looking for that Indipa. That swing will not last too long. Pathum Nissanka has to know that.
Better just keeping those pads around about leg stump, leaning into it, using the bat. Alex Wolf officiating the day. 19th one-day international. He's got a great rapport. Players, former first-class cricketer as well, and Chris Gaffney, another one. 82nd one-day international for the former Otago opening batsman, the deep south of New Zealand.
started berserkly. The pace is quite down at the moment. He's bowling only around about 130, 131. He's just trying to focus on bowling straight, trying to go nice and full, try to swing it. He's got true slips in the backward point, third man, cover fielder, mid off there, square leg quite wide.
.46 internationals for Shahid Shafridi, and he's taken a wicket in the first over 7 times.
And the reason is because he bowls that big in swinger, and when he gets it right, it is tough to handle.
Just the one change. Good to see Mahesh Deekshana into that bowling lineup, replacing Kasim Raji, but the others stay the same. Being back once again, bowlers took a pounding.
Fine, very fine for 4. Runs on the board for Sri Lanka.
That's not the line Babar wants him to bowl. He wants him to start from outside the off stump and try to bring the ball back in from there. That is poor delivery. That was easy to hit away. While it was way too wide, and that was more or less 5th stump down the leg side.
Nissanka, I like what he's doing. He's aware of the threat in that initial over. He's up to it, his bat is right down there. Otherwise he's been searching for that big booming drive early in the innings, and he's been throwing his wicket away. It's okay to be watchful, for no loss.
ओलिविया हेयर कलर खरीदते वक्त बैग पे चमकता हुआ ओलिविया ओरिजिनल का स्टिकर देखना ना भूलें। ओलिविया हेयर कलर है मेरी नंबर 1 चॉइस। ओलिविया, शुक्रिया।
एक और कप चाय जवान दानेदार।
चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, बाल रहे फिंगर कोम रेडी। With Palmolive Natural Shampoo, बालों को बनाए इतना स्मूथ और मैनेजेबल कि आप करें बस फिंगर कोम।
Real double chocolate. Those chocolates keep double treat.
New ball as well. Sam Pereira with his first delivery. So made the one change right at the top. New opening partner for Imam ul-Haq in Abdullah Shafiq. He comes in, and Fakhar Zaman has been left out after just one game, but to be fair to him, he's had a pretty poor run of form. Both butlers have not been in the best of form. To wide.
I was very surprised when Fakhar played the first game, because in Sri Lanka just recently in Asia Cup, he was all over the place. He had no clue what was really happening, and his method of getting out of trouble or issue was not right. He was just trying to stroke out of the trouble, but that didn't happen. And Abdullah Shafiq played that game after him. A little bit wide, and Pereira just threw the back on it, just missed it. Normally, Azam Ali swings the ball back into the left-hander. This time he's looking to go cross and wide. He's going to stay positive, isn't he? He's the kind of batsman, if he gets going, he'll be in trouble for Pakistan.
Yeah, that's the way he plays. Instinctive, see it, hit it. That's the one Hassan Ali will look for. But he was very scratchy in Delhi against South Africa, and both these batters were dismissed in a single way, caught on the crease by Marco Jansen. Of course, Kusal Pereira is making his way back into the team after the shoulder surgery. He retired out because that shoulder gave him a bit of pain. He felt uncomfortable during the practice matches, and back in now.
Edge this time, and Hassanali struck an early blow for Pakistan. Rizwan with the simplest of catches.
What a delivery. A little bit extra bounce, extra zip in there. Although he was a little wide, and he knew Pereira is not going to let it go. He's not going to leave the ball. He's going to throw a bat at it. And that's exactly what he did. That extra bounce and a kick off the new ball did the job for Pakistan. A comfortable catch for Rizwan behind the stumps, and first blow. Pakistan on the card picking up first wicket. Pereira gone without scoring is 5 for 1.
इसका विटामिन ई नाइट फॉर्मूला जिल्द में फौरी जज्ब होगी दे बिना चिपचिप और सॉफ्ट स्किन नया पॉन्ड्स नाइट हर सुबह इन्हीं लंच बॉक्स में देखती हूँ ऑलपर्स फ्लेवर ऑलपर्स दूध की भरपूर रजाइयों के साथ चॉकलेट स्ट्रॉबेरी मैंगो और बादाम ज़ाफ़रान के मज़ेदार फ्लेवर्स में Super fragrances for him and her. Arbanasa Satrangi.
Vandertime, level ही हो रहा है.
35 साल से इसी पे भरोसा है.
Generation to generation, Care Body Lotion.
Because it's been unorthodox batting with seam from Windies. But what the two slips in, try and attack that corridor.
Well, if he gets 100, Russell, it'll be pretty quick time, I would imagine, the way he's been going.
Ideally, he needs help from the other end. This is their wicket. The previous delivery did swing in. This one, cross with the angle, not a lot of width, but inviting the shot.
Yeah, sometimes your strength becomes your weakness also, or your downfall also.
Could re-bowl that one, or is it bad? No, he will re-bowl it.
Love Hassan Ali's celebration, Dory. But I was hoping I wouldn't see it today.
Russell, you mentioned you bowl him there and he's going to go after the ball. And he's very good at it. And maybe he would have taken maybe extra few deliveries, see the pace of the pitch, how the ball was coming, and I think he just hurried up a little bit.
That one's gone through a little bit as well. Left the right-hander. Good from Hassan Ali. Finish. 6 for 1.
एक और कप चाय जवान दानेदार न्यूबॉर्न बोर्डी सुबह का जिससे मेरे शौक ऐप बिल्कुल फ्री 20 GB और नॉन-स्टॉप कॉलिंग मिनट्स के साथ तो अभी सब एक मैच डायल करो.
इसका जितने खाने बनाता है नया ब्राइट उतने ही दाग में डालता है
क्योंकि मैं ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर पॉपुलर गहराई से दावा निकालूंगा. बैंक अफला इस्लामिक के जरिए आप अपने प्यारों की कमाई वसूल कर सकते हैं शरई और कानूनी तरीके से. बैंक अफला इस्लामिक रखे आपका ख्याल.
Good from Shane Sharp. Really eagle-eyed wicket-keeper Katie Martin. She spotted something with the batters.
Yeah, we're always on to it, you know they're doing well. All you boys have talked about Nasanka's front foot. This is the wicket against South Africa. He gets that front foot planted very square, pointing at point effectively. He closes himself off very late with that footwork as well, and he got a bit of trouble back into the stumps. Exactly what you were talking about, Russ. He's also been known to get caught behind as well, playing away from the body, getting stuck. So there'll be something that Shaheen Afridi would have seen and just wanted to be a little bit more open. That foot potential looking to point at extra cover, but just a fantastic view there.
Yeah, spot on, Katie. That front leg, because of that initial movement, he does get himself into a spot of bother. The moment that leg goes across, his arc is way outside off stump. The one coming back in, he's got to pull his leg out of the way to access it. He's late, it sneaks through.
Hasn't been quite right shutting in at the moment, has he?
Just to finish up on Patu Nisanka, he's been dismissed on many occasions, caught at extra cover early in his innings in the first 10 overs. Once that front foot goes across, that's his break-free shot. The moment it's floated there, he's throwing his hands at it without any control. Something he needs to work on. He's been good. He can be better if he gets that right.
Yeah, it's been a little struggle for Shaheen Shah Afridi just recently. Is down on pace a little bit and not really getting that in-swinger right. Maybe trying to go too full, trying to just push it too hard, and that's why the ball goes down the leg side. So he's got to make sure that he maybe come close to the stump a little bit and try to start from off middle. And once he gets that right, I think the pace will also come, and then of course the confidence will rise.
Now his average against left arm seam in this 7 and a strike rate of 46. That's Patu Nisanka's numbers. Whereas against the right arm fast bowler, in swing as Oasim, he handles a lot better. Shaheen Shah Afridi starting off with the angle against Kusal Mendis. That would be intentional, wouldn't it? He's been playing that pickup shot really well. So they're trying to dry him up there and now and again give him that full one.
Set the score today's game. Saw the ground staff watering it last night, going through the faces after the New Zealand-Netherlands game had finished off. A little sprinkling of water gave it a nice rolling. It looked to have a little more grass on it. Try to play. Players inspecting it closely. Hasn't got it right. Just been down on pace. Just not quite looking in rhythm at the moment. Shaheen Shah Afridi. Watch out for, and he's certainly one of those. Shown how these two have met a few times in the last month and a bit. Who will come out on top today? Plenty of superstars to watch out for throughout the day.
Yeah, a little better on that last delivery. Still, I would say, can go further toward offside. Should not be worried about getting hit. He had so much success with the new ball, and he's kind of a character that whatever he wants to do at his best, and at the moment he's not really getting it right.
He's on the way leg side. Has he got enough of it to go all the way? Not quite. A couple of bounces into the boundary before. Interesting option.
That's the word. Very, very interesting because he's playing against the angle. And we're also seeing Shaheen Shah Afridi getting extra bounce here. That's very risky. But it's a shot that he's got lots of runs against. It's just a drop kick that he attempts, gets enough. But Shaheen Shah Afridi wouldn't mind that.
That's a very brave shot, I would say. And Babar acknowledges that.
Well, that mammoth over has finally come to an end. Rig on 14-1.
Super.
HD Patti को मिला है फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग ब्रांड ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड। किसने किया है? पाकिस्तान ब्रांड एसोसिएशन में अवार्ड सेरेमनी में अनाउंस किया है भाई। क्या कह रहे हो? हाँ, और मोस्ट इमर्सिंग ब्रांड ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड भी मिला। ना कर, तेरी कसम। begin with. They'll be very happy. The crowd definitely much better than what we've seen in the previous games. Excellent track record. Pakistan played 7 times in the ICC Men's World Cup and they won all their games. They would like to make it 8.
Waka, 6 of those were before 1996. 1 in 2011.
Before us.
Yes, that's my point.
Fair enough. Pakistan's got to fix their this extras. You know, they've already got 6 wides and with all these fines and overrate, I think they've got to be very watchful, very careful. And it's a no ball. It's a free hit.
A late call from the third umpire, but that's how it's called these days. He has a look all the time. No balls. The umpires on field stay away from it. It's a free hit, just what Pathum Nissanka needs.
Confirmation of that from the third umpire. Free hit. And makes the most of it. Timing not perfect, but it'll be good enough for 4.
That's not good cricket for Pakistan, especially after picking up a wicket in the second over. They've given away too many extras and then this no ball, giving that momentum to the Sri Lankans. And they love that.
Looks a different pitch to me though, slightly on the slower side. I do feel Sri Lanka made the right decision to bat first. When yesterday's game the pitch slowed up, it took turn. Back-to-back games, so the groundsman wouldn't have much time to do any work on this. Yes, it's had a spray last night, but still should be on the dry side. And Sri Lanka making the decision based on the conditions, nothing to do with what happened in the previous games. Similar to the Kusal Pereira dismissal, that one throwing his hands out. Well, Hassan Ali brought one back into him. Kusal Pereira has been scratchy. And the very next one, across him with a bit of extra bounce now. Just a little different in the line and length and the angle. Pereira, 15 balls for 7 the other day. So scratchy, I thought maybe today he just thought, I'll play my shots. There was a 50-run partnership for the second wicket. Pereira got nothing in that. It was all Mendes.
Must be play a little bit of whip. I mean, think about what's happened here for Pakistan though as well, and I wonder how many teams could cope with what have gone through. Came into the World Cup as the 7th choice bowler, Hassan Ali. The 4 were already here, and Shaheen, Haris Rauf, Wasim Jr. already here. Injuries to Nasim Shah, Ihsanullah had an injury, he couldn't make it. Mohammad Hasnain injured, so they would have all been in the side ahead of him. Not bad, we can still produce 7 or 8 that are capable of it. 19 for 1.
इसका विटामिन ई लाइट फॉर्मूला जल्द में पानी जल्द होके दे बिना चिपचिप और सॉफ्ट के नया पॉन्ड्स लाइट मॉइस्चराइजर चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए बाल रहे फिंगर कोम रेडी with Palmolive Natural Shampoo बालों को बनाए इतना स्मूथ और मैनेज